Previously on We Love It Outdoors.
Heading to the Ozarks. A lot to think about for a fisherman like me. Kind of crashed and burned. My confidence is just going to get a little bit better.
Stop. Call it lightning, sit, done. Out of here.
I'm Dan Eigen, full-time guide and avid outdoorsman. These days, it's easy to get stuck inside in a virtual world. But the real world is outside. So I challenge you to put your instincts to work, making real memories with real people. Because we love it outdoors. The We Love It Outdoors crew is near Lake of the Ozarks in southern Missouri at the annual Ozark 3-Gun Championships, and I'm quite literally getting a baptism by fire into the world of competitive 3-gun shooting.
My very first 3-gun competition, Lake of the Ozarks here, unbelievable is all I can say. It's like I've hunted my whole life, have shot a lot of shotgun, some 22, but you get down here and with some really nice training back home, I was thinking, okay, you know what, I'll be okay. But I got thrown into the lion's den here, and it is just incredible. I mean, seeing some of these shooters here that are phenomenal. And then I'm going in there as a rookie and just standing right next to them, and it's like, it's just really wild.
The difference between the really good shooters, they hit every shot and they hit it really fast. For you, hit every shot, but if it takes you a while, so what?
I'm under the direct instruction of my teammates from the Mills Fleet Farm shooting team, Stuart Mills III, Troy Schreifels, and Dave Tim, better known as Team Pooldra. Day one of the Ozark 3-Gun Championships is in the books. It was a day with plenty of highs, a few lows,
Wow, y'all.
and for me, a learning experience like I've never had before.
Oh, does this get the adrenaline going? Awesome.
This is something that I really truly believe that I want to keep going, because I realize so far here, I'm not good. And I don't like that. I really don't. I am a competitor, and I know that I can get on with that Glock and I can shoot better than I've shot. It is addicting. I've heard it from, a number of the people down here, and it's true. It's one of those things.
We're in the process of shooting 9 different stages over 3 days, each one a timed combination of pistol, shotgun, and rifle targets. The fastest times will take home the championship hardware, but my goal is simply to get a little bit better at every stage in one of the few sports where the best pros in the world compete side by side with rookies like me.
Brian Payne, who Dave is telling me is probably the best 3-gunner in the state of Minnesota. Someone like that, to have mentor a first-time 3-gunner is absolutely incredible.
What's nice is they set up these courses of fire, the match directors and such, set up the courses of fire in such a way that it leaves you options. You can, the option to go easy.
Right.
And waste a little bit of time, or go hard and save time. The fewer positions you have to go to, the better. A lot of that is skill dependent. Kind of like Clint Eastwood says, a man's got to know his limitations. You have to decide what shot you can make and what shot is beyond your capabilities.
Right.
The best part about the sport is the people. No matter what, you're going to have great people. You're gonna have people that help you out. You can learn from their mistakes, even at their expense, they'll help you. They'll take the time to mentor you, to show you tips and tricks, to give you advice, to give you feedback, and having that is just priceless.
My first day of competition came to an abrupt end when lightning interrupted my run on stage 6. So day 2 starts with another shot at this difficult 41 target pistol and rifle stage.
Stand by.
Woo! That's a buzzer beater, huh, Dave?
Oh my.
All in all, not a bad way to start the day.
But I got the jitters out.
But we've got a whole lot of shooting left before the Ozark 3-Gun Championships are through. In the scenic Ozark Hills, the best multi-gun shooters in the country are working their way through 9 separate tests of speed and accuracy in the annual Ozark 3-Gun Championships. Mills Fleet Farms Team Huldra is looking over the next test, a 37 target shotgun only stage that combines both regular shot shells and slugs.
Pretty straightforward. This is gonna be a reloading game.
I'm a little concerned about getting the slug in though, you know what I mean?
Well, what you'll do is you'll have your slugs in a specific caddy. So like I'm probably gonna have my slugs over here, just so they're kind of out of the way, so I know that when I make that reach, that's a slug.
I'm certainly most comfortable with a shotgun in my hands, but maybe not as comfortable as Brian Payne, who shows us how it's done.
Range is clear. Time 7470. Clean run.
This is a jungle run, meaning that you're walking through the woods, shooting a lot of shotgun shells all along the trail, over 30. And with division capacity being 9, you're gonna have to do a lot of reloading. And that's one of my struggles, is always reloading. But one of the best pros in the industry on twin loading is James Casanova, and we're gonna spend some time with him going over the twin load system, which is really simple and easy to learn for new shooters and really fast.
Both of these methods, the caddy, the FSL caddy, and the SSL clips, allow you to grab 2 rounds at a time in tandem this way, then initiate your load gate, roll in, and one movement load both rounds into your magazine tube. So you have a nice smooth roll in this way. You have an option with this, that's one particular technique. The other is to come underneath and with your left hand grab 2 shells. Same basic movement. It's just a slide, slide straight in there. That is the SSL clip system here. The FSL caddy loads very similar method. You drop the shotgun down, grab 2 shells off the top here, straight into there. You kind of hook your fingers as you come into these caddies and come in from the outside. Don't come down on the top because you'll get yourself caught on lots of shells. Come straight in, slide them up the rails, and then straight into your magazine tube. Either way allows you to get 2 shells in the magazine tube with one movement, and really speeds up your loading. It's large muscle groups, so it's a lot less learning time. You can do it in the cold, you can do it with gloves on, those kinds of things that give you some advantage out on the course.
Range is clear. Time 148.26.
Hey, we didn't time out, Danny.
This is kind of my style. I think there should be a one-gun competition. This would be it.
Another step in the right direction in my 3-gun debut. But you know what is most impressive about this sport? It's the people that love it. And when we come back, we'll introduce you to a few of the incredible folks that make 3-gun so much fun to be around. At the Ozark 3-gun championships, the lead is flying and Team Huldra is running and gunning. It's pretty easy to see how addictive this sport is, but it's the people that make it truly special. And it's not just the impressive veteran pros, it's future stars like 13-year-old phenom Katie Francis of Missouri.
I started shooting pistol when I was 5. The advice I could give to young shooters is probably practice. I try to practice every night about hour and a half, and that really helps.
Katie got her love of shooting from her father, and it's pretty obvious that's not unusual in 3-gun. This is a family sport that even includes the occasional husband and wife team like Scott and Kathy Sampson.
It's such a friendly environment. You do something wrong and people say, you know, try this or try that, and it's been great fun for the both of us.
They're very supportive, and I find that the people in the industry are just very happy that people that make the products are supporting the sport. And it doesn't matter that we're not very good. It just matters that we're here, we're having a good time, and it's great. I can, you know, shoot with my husband. You know, we do it together. We're one of the few husband-wife teams, and it just makes it a lot of fun.
It's great to have your wife be able to share in a firearm sport. Most times, you know, with hunting or something, you go out and have to, you know, shoot an animal or kill a deer or something. But, you know, here you can, you know, be together. You don't have to skin anything afterwards or drag it home. And it's really something that it would be fun to see more couples get involved with.
And a few rare teams combine both family ties and a high level of skill. One of those is the father-son duo of retired Marine Richard Lipens and his son Andrew, who will follow his father's footsteps by joining the Marine Corps in June.
About a year and a half ago, we were trying to find something that we could connect with, and took him out shooting for the very first time. And I could see, after being in the Marine Corps, that he was a natural.
I've never really had the full chance to spend a lot of time with him and really, you know, have a ground to where we can, you know, enjoy something together. You know, we've always kind of like, we like sports, we like, you know, just doing a lot of things. But 3-gun really gave us the opportunity to, you know, relate to one another.
3-gun is a sport. It's a game of agility, of athleticism, and of shooting skills. And that's what I would say. People have always got to remember, this is a game. It's just like any other game, and these people are athletes. They really are.
Instead of just going to a range and shooting at a piece of paper, you get to come out here and you get to, you know, shoot as if, you know, it's like a video game or something. It's a lot, you know, it's real life video game, but 10 times better.
It is the camaraderie, but it's more than that, I think, at times. There's people here, you can trust them. You are trusting them. They're very approachable. You can talk with them. They'll give you help with anything you need. They're just fantastic people.
That's just a small sample of the more than 200 shooters scattered around the Ozark Hills, pushing their skills and their equipment to the limit, in what, for most of them, including me, is a race against themselves.
Nice. I think that was his best stage, the match so far. Definitely.
135.82, I didn't time out? Nope. Woo! Thank you.
Nice work.
The Ozark 3-Gun Challenge is winding to a close, but not before Team Huldra takes on the final stage of the week, right after this. In the scenic beauty of the Missouri Ozarks, the Ozark 3-Gun Challenge is wrapping up, and Team Huldra has just one course of fire left to complete. But it happens to be one of the most interesting stages in the entire competition. A 40-target gauntlet that combines all 3 shooting disciplines: 16 pistol targets, 16 shotgun targets, and 8 rifle targets.
So this is your home turf by the water, so you're kind of hoping of a home field advantage?
Absolutely, and like I said, if I clear the whole stage in record time, I'm swimming across the pond.
Now we should define what record time is. Record time for you or for everyone?
Well, you know what? Probably everybody.
Okay, all right.
Is there any more questions? I'm going to give it about 4 more minutes, and then we're going to start the first shooter.
Team Captain Stuart Mills III leads the way for Team Huldra.
Stand by! Nice job!
Rifle safe. Time of 72.98.
Say that again.
72.98.
Nice job, Stuart.
Stuart sets the bar high with one of the best runs of the week for Team Huldra. Up next is my mentor and trainer, Dave Tim, who puts the finishing touches on a solid match.
Bye! Right to the left. Hip. 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 Right to left. Hip. Hip. Hip.
Rifle is safe.
Nice job, Davey.
81 flat.
81 flat.
Finally, it's my turn. One last opportunity to prove to myself that I can play this game called 3-Gun.
Stand by! Rifle safe. Yeah, baby! Now that felt good. Woo! Bottom line is I kind of got the chills a little bit because I know that I at least made some improvement. Holy mackerel.
Thank you, Team Huldra. Thank you, Mills Fleet Farm. And thank you, Lake of the Ozarks. Woo! How about that, huh?
That was a nice stage to end with, wasn't it?
Beautiful. And we all did well.
Yeah, everybody, the whole team. Stuart had a smoking run. Troy was solid. You had a great run. Probably, again, your best run of the match. You kept continually climbing the ladder and improving with those fundamentals.
I will give you a lot of the credit, you know, for
Thank you.
from day one back in Brainerd to, you know, where I had an absolute no clue on even how to shoot a handgun. So yeah, what a phenomenal time. And to end like this, man, oh man.
It's always nice to end on a high note.
Yes.
All right.
Folks, when it comes to this incredible sport called three-gun, you can count me hooked. Hooked on the precision, hooked on the pressure, and especially hooked on the people. If you get a chance, you owe it to yourself to experience three-gun firsthand, because we love it. Continue this adventure by visiting your local Mills Fleet Farm store or shop online at fleetfarm.com for all your sporting good needs and more. fleetfarm.com.